If you're lazy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're lazy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're lazy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're lazy and you know it, clap your hands. Are you lazy? No, deep divers, the truth of the matter is there are no lazy people. There are just people who feel lazy and who aren't motivated. And if that's you, you've come to the right place. Look, if you're feeling lazy, lost, and burnt out, you've come to the right place. I want you to watch this video because I'm about to share with you some life-changing information. Look, go from lazy to superhero for people who feel lazy, lost, and burnt out. Deep divers, a lot of people write to me. They're like, Ralph, how come you're so consistent? You are not lazy at all. You're always creating. But once upon a time, I was lazy. Well, I felt lazy. And then I found the answers to go from lazy to superhero, and I haven't looked back since. I'm about to share with you life-changing, groundbreaking information that's going to take you from lazy to superhero. Are you ready, deep divers? I want everyone, including the cat down the road, to smash that like button if you support The Real. Share this video. Once again, hit that like button if you support The Real, because this is the information that so many people need. So many people are feeling sluggish, lazy, lost, exhausted, and burnt out. My oh my, we got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. I woke up like this, all magical and fly. Let me sprinkle that good ass energy on you right now. Take that, take that, take that. What are we doing, deep divers? Let's breathe. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. Look, deep divers, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that you will get to the place you've always wanted to be at. I know it doesn't seem like that right now because you're feeling lazy, you're feeling exhausted, you feel lost, you feel burnt out, but trust me, it can happen for you just like it happened for me. Are you someone who wakes up feeling so lazy, no energy, no enthusiasm for life, no oomph? Well, deep divers, this video is specifically for people who feel lazy, lost, and burnt out, exhausted. We're going to talk about it because, you see, what if I told you there are no lazy people? There are just people who aren't in their purpose. Slow motion. There are just people who haven't found their way. There are just people who doubt themselves. And this is the reason why you can go from lazy to superhero. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Are you ready, deep divers? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, deep divers, to really go from lazy to superhero. This video is for people who feel lazy. Note that I didn't say that are lazy. I said who feel lazy, because I don't believe there are lazy people. I don't believe people are born lazy. I just feel that they get misguided along the way and then start feeling lazy. Then they get lost. Then they get exhausted, then burnt out. Well, remind yourself that so many people, they wake up and they're not excited about the life they're living. They wake up and they don't want to go out. And this is key when we talk about going from lazy to superhero. You see, I'm excited about the life I'm living. That's the reason why I keep creating, I keep sharing with you wonderful deep divers. And I woke up like this, all magical and fly. All magical and fly. I'm excited. As soon as I wake up, I say yes. But if as soon as you wake up, you're like, no, I want to stay in bed. I'm not excited about going to work. I'm not excited about the life I'm living. This is how people become lazy, right? They start feeling lazy. They start feeling lost and exhausted and burnt out. And therefore, the remedy is to really be excited about the life you're living. You have to let go of that life that is no longer interesting you, that is no longer inspiring you, that is no longer captivating you, to make space for the life that inspires you and gets you out of bed every single day. Deep divers, go from lazy to superhero. For people who feel lazy, lost, and burnt out. What if I told you you are not lazy? No, you aren't lazy, deep divers. You're just overwhelmed. There are so many people out there who think they're lazy. You're not lazy. You're just overwhelmed. And many people have anxiety right now, especially with everything that's happening in the world and in their own lives. And if you're someone who has this feeling of being lazy, like I don't want to do anything, chances are you have a lot of anxiety about what the future holds, and you have to focus on what's happening right now. You see, I don't focus about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next week. I focus on this moment, and that's why I can start doing things. So you have to go from not worrying about the future to start acting in the present and step into action. And this is how you're going to become your greatest version, deep divers. Look, go from lazy to superhero. I told you, you're not lazy. You are just feeling overwhelmed. And a lot of people feel overwhelmed, sometimes in the workplace, sometimes you're in the wrong job, and you don't really feel inspired to continue to do it. So it's not that you're lazy, you're just burnt out, frustrated with everything happening. Sometimes you're going through these tumultuous times because it feels like the whole world is collapsing on you. And you got to take a break. You got to step back, breathe. Woo! Breathe in that good ass prana, baby, and figure out who you are, where you need to be, who you need to be, and the person that you want to become. This is how to go from lazy to superhero. Many times we've got to stop doing things that are hurting us. Stop doing things that are keeping us in a state where we're not inspired to do it, and it feels like a chore. You see, you go from lazy to superhero when you fall in love with what you're doing. And that's me. I love what I'm doing every single second. So I've got energy for it. If you don't have energy to do what you have to do, you feel lazy, right? Deep divers, go from lazy to superhero. For people who feel lazy, lost, and burnt out. You see, what's helped me along my journey, deep divers, is to realize this. I don't focus on the destination. I enjoy the journey. And this is huge. If you feel lazy, lost, burnt out, I guarantee you it's because a lot of the times you're focusing on just the destination. I just want to be there right now. You take out all the fun and the spice and the beauty of the journey. And what I invite all of you wonderful deep divers to do is forget about the outcome, forget about the destination. Just focus on the journey, focus on the process, fall in love with the process of what you're doing, and realize it's a marathon. Don't hate yourself for not being there already. Love yourself for taking the first step right now. Slow motion. Deep divers, go from lazy to superhero, okay? For people who feel lazy, lost, and burnt out. Let's face it, deep divers. We've all been there. Flicking through the channels. I've been there on the sofa. You're feeling lazy, no inspiration to get up. You're uninspired. And even the programs on the TV are boring. Even Netflix is boring right now. But you just can't get up. You're addicted to that screen. And that's the reason why you got to turn off the TV. Like, the TV is an enabler. It actually helps you become more lazy. And a lot of people, they're on the sofa, they're lying down, and they're flicking through the channels. And they don't even like what they're watching, but they can't get up. And therefore, if you got a TV, throw it out of the house. Throw it out of the window. Don't hit the cat down the road, though. Because once you remove the distractions from your life, you can now have the energy to live your life, okay? Once upon a time, I was in a phase where I was feeling lazy. And it was because, once again, I was not in my purpose. And once again, you're not lazy. You just haven't found your purpose. And the moment you find your purpose, you now go from lazy to superhero. What happens when you let yourself go? What happens when you're eating on the sofa, drinking on the sofa, watching something which you're not even interested in, and you're feeling lazy, lost, burnt out, exhausted? You're not being kind to yourself. You're letting yourself go. A lack of self-care breeds laziness. Let me repeat that. A lack of self-care breeds laziness. And therefore, you got to not let yourself go. You got to have self-care, self-love, self-acceptance to really go from lazy to superhero. Deep divers. I went from ashy to classy. Look, for people who feel lazy, lost, and burnt out, 7-day vegan challenge, a green juice, a smoothie a day, a green smoothie a day keeps the doctor away. It worked for me. It can work for you. Every single day I realized that when I was feeling lazy, lost, exhausted, burnt out, I was eating junk food, McDonald's, KFC, all of that junk. Then I said, hey, I need to go plant-based, clean out my gut, pass me the smoothies. And all of a sudden I started to have a wonderful feeling inside of me that I wanted to live and be great. And it's as simple as changing your diet. I guarantee you that you'll go from lazy to superhero. Because food is medicine. And we need to start eating to live. Deep divers. Go from lazy to superhero for people who feel lost, lazy and burnt out, exhausted. Let's talk about it. You see, when you remind yourself, deep divers, that smoothie is going to do wonders. You have to not focus on what everyone wants of you and what everyone wants for you. You have to focus on the life that you want for yourself. And this is how I moved from lazy to superhero. I had to now focus and say, okay, this is what is best for me. I know what's best for me. I know what I want. I'm going to stop listening to everyone's opinions of what I should be doing with my life. Now I've got energy to live my life because I chose this. You see, this is how to go from lazy to superhero. Make sure you chose this life. Sometimes you got people in your family, even friends, telling you what to do with your life, and you end up with a terrible life you complain about all the time to the cat down the road, and you feel lazy, lost, exhausted, burnt out. But once you choose this life to say, I chose this and I'm going to take full responsibility, accountability for this, you go from lazy to superhero. Deep divers. It starts with a first step. Remind yourself of that. And to go from lazy to superhero, be proud of how far you've come while knowing how much further you can go. Slow motion. I said, be proud of how far you've come while knowing how much further that you can go. Realize it's okay to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. Realize you don't have to have it all figured out right now. It's a journey. It's called life, deep divers, right? So this is how you go from lazy to superhero. You're kinder to yourself mentally. You now realize that actually I have inside of me untapped potential. I have inside of me something so powerful and great, but I have to start being mentally kinder to myself to give myself a start in life to become my greatest version. Deep divers. Once again, there are no lazy people. There are only people who feel lazy. You're not lazy. You just haven't found your purpose yet. I encourage you to really turn off the devices like the TV that are draining your energy, to really focus in on what it is you came here to do. And I guarantee you, you will move from lazy all the way to the superhero of your life, deep divers. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? I want everyone to smash that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe. Once again, hit that like button, share this video, subscribe, because someone out there needs to see this. Let's breathe. Oh, that was beautiful. Deep divers, let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the book, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Also, go and check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart, at ralphsmart.com/the book. You're going to love it. And go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America and if you're a sexy ass model. Woo! With a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. We're doing the fashion show in Miami. If you have what it takes, let me know. Also, if you want a one-to-one consultation with Ralph Smart, you can book it on the website, ralphsmart.com. Deep divers, go from lazy to superhero. We've just covered this topic, and remind yourself, you're not lazy. You just feel lazy temporarily, but you will move into your purpose more and become the superhero that you came here to be. One love. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Peace, deep divers. Once again, make sure you smash that like button, share the video. Hit that like button, share the video if you support The Real, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And let me know how this video inspired you to go from lazy to superhero. Because at any time we can all feel lazy, lost, exhausted, burnt out, but we can also bounce back 1,000,000 times stronger. One love.